Hello everyone, and welcome to the very first episode of True Crime, Fact or Fiction, where I will present to you a story, and before I finish it, I want you to try to guess. Is this a true crime story, ripped straight from the headlines with a little clever retelling, or is this complete false, made up from some author's imagination? I do want to let you guys know that all of the stories I'm going to present here are either going to be true stories, not meant to offend the actual victims that experience these crimes against them, or they're going to be made up either from my imagination, where I hold the copyright, or from another author who holds the copyright there. And if it is from another author, I will be sure at the appropriate time to credit that author and perhaps even leave a little link where you guys can purchase their work. Let's dive right into our first story. Is it fact or is it fiction? Listen closely so that you don't walk away saying, "Fool me once." And please stay tuned for more information regarding the giveaway. All right, let's go. "64-year-old widow Olga wakes up in the dead of night to a persistent banging at her front door. She lives in the middle of nowhere. Who on earth can that be? She grabs her shotgun and she hurries to the door. Whoever is there will either receive her help or her bullet. It's their choice. On the other side of the door, she opens it to what looks like a zombie. But wait, no, it's just a little girl. But she's covered in blood and dirt. She's so dirty. Her face is covered, and there are these little scratches, and there are two clean streaks running down her cheeks where the tears were obviously streaming from her swollen red eyes. Olga hurries the child inside, and she aims her shotgun into the darkness toward the forest. She waits. She's ready for someone to appear. But there's no one there. What in the world? She bolts the door. "What happened to you, child? Where did you come from? Who did this to you? What have you done?" All her questions, but nothing. The little girl doesn't answer her, and Olga, she really can't even think of any more questions. There's blood running from the child's body. Olga knows that there has to be an open wound somewhere. Many open wounds. She puts her shotgun on the counter and she takes the child by the shoulders. She wants to shake her, but as she looks into the little girl's eyes, Olga herself actually begins to cry. This kid is in shock. This poor baby. Olga softens her tone and she softly just sweeps the girl's hair from her face. "What can I get for you, sweet baby?" And the little girl responds, "Do you have any ice cream?" "What? Ice cream?" Olga said in confusion. But the child simply nods her head. So Olga, she gets the ice cream. She scoops 3 big mounds of that ice cream into a bowl and she places it on the table. And she leads the child and, consequently, the child's blood to one of her newly upholstered kitchen chairs. The child ate so fast. Olga could see her pause for a split second for a brain freeze, but as Olga reached her hand over to offer the child a little bit of self-control, she stopped midair. In that moment, Olga could see that the tears that were flowing from the girl's eyes were actually starting to flow faster and faster with each bite she took. What is going on? Olga couldn't help it. She got up from the table and stepped behind the little girl and she hugged her so tightly, but also quickly. And then she pushed that tub of ice cream and the scoop closer to the girl's bowl, and she finally called 911. Sally felt terrible all over. When that lady hugged her, it scared her, but she could admit that it did make her feel a little better too, but not enough to take the pain away from her. Her head hurt. She hit it on the branches as she ran away. One of those branches even scratched her in the eye. Her body hurt because he hurt her. He hurt her all over. He's so evil. Her legs hurt from all the running, just faster, faster, faster. She had to outrun him. Everything hurt so bad. But her heart, it hurt most of all. She just couldn't get the image of what he had done to her mama out of her mind. And it made her so sad. That man is so evil. That was her precious mama. And she didn't think she would ever be able to forget what he'd done. How could he kill her? She was a good mom. But Sally knew how to take care of that. She knew how to get rid of the thoughts. She was going to finish what the man wanted to do to her and be reunited with her mama in her very own way, not in his sick, perverted way. She was taking control now. When Sally first stepped into the kitchen with the lady and her big shotgun, she remembered a time last summer when she asked her mama for an ice cream sundae. The whole team celebrated at the ice cream shop, and this was after their track team won the meet, and they all got ice cream sundaes on the house. It looked so big and so yummy. But when it was Sally's turn to order, her mama, she wouldn't let her have it. She thought her mom was being mean at the time, but her sweet mama was only trying to protect her. Sally's mom told her that for everyone else, ice cream was just fine. But for Sally, it could be a disaster. She got all serious and looked Sally square in the eyes, and she said, "Baby, with your lactose intolerance, that dairy could blow up your stomach and kill you. And that would just make me so, so sad, baby." Sally thought that her mama couldn't be sad now. She's gone. Her was all over Sally, but so was the man. His touch was all over her and inside her. And the memories too. They'd be there forever. Sally did not want that. So, no. Sally wasn't sure if her mama was just being silly or if ice cream really could blow up a lactose intolerant stomach and kill you. But she hoped so. And she was determined to find out. Thank you all so much for listening. And what do you think? Is it fact or fiction? I will say, when I first came across this story, it had me completely shook. And so, of course, my brain thought, what better story to debut true crime, fact, or fiction than the story that had you completely freaked out. So, okay. Thanks, brain. But what do you guys think? Is this tragic story fact or fiction? I'll give you a few seconds. Time's up. This story is 100% fiction. I got you. Did you guys guess correctly? I really want to know. How many of you guys thought fact versus how many of you all thought fiction? And I want to know what you guys think of this podcast. This is a little passion project of mine and my little crew that I have going on here. And I just don't know. I'm excited about it, but I want to know what you all think. And so I'm going to do a Cash App giveaway. I'm going to give away $25 through Cash App to the person who can accurately guess what book and what brilliant author wrote this story. Now, this is a portion, little morsel of the story she wrote, but it happens to be the most impactful part of the entire story. So, head on over to our YouTube channel, which is also called True Crime, Fact or Fiction. Exact same spelling, exact same logo. We're easy to find. And re-listen. So I guess you're going to be on YouTube. So watch this podcast. We're going to upload it to YouTube. And I want you guys to watch it. And I want you to comment the author and the book that this came from. And the next time I come on here, I will be announcing who's the winner of that giveaway and talking a little bit more about that book, because that book, oh my, that book is one that I will honestly say I will never read it again. I have some books on my shelf where I just can't get enough of them, and I want to read them over and over again because, you know, it's just such a good book. This was a good book, but I refuse to read it again. Trigger warning like crazy, okay? That's all I'll say. So if you've read it, if you're familiar, get on over to our YouTube channel and comment so that you can win the giveaway. And the giveaway, how it will work is I will also be in the comment section and I'll interact with you all, and the first person that I see to upload the correct answer will be the winner. But if for some reason, I am asleep or, elsewhere or otherwise occupied, then the first people to guess correctly will be put into a drawing, and I will draw the name from that pool of people to win, and I will announce it here, and I will try my best to get in contact with you directly so that you can know that you are the winner. But I'm so excited. Head on over to YouTube, True Crime Factor Fiction, leave your answer, leave your guess, and let's have some fun. And I will see/hear or experience you all the next time. Oh my goodness. All right.